Have you ever wondered what is probably holding you back from finding a purpose or passion? For me, it was solitude. Something that it took me a while to understand and realize that, yeah, I need to be in solitude to find my purpose and my passion. And I think you might be struggling with this as well. I'll tell you why. Relationships make you comfortable. Unless, if you have seen my last video, you would know. Unless it's a strong male bond or you're aware of how the relationship is with your family, your friends, or your girlfriend, or whatever, then it would make sense. But once it starts making you comfortable is where the issue is going to be. You know how in the strong male bond video I spoke about accountability, motivation, inspiration, check-in, all those aspects, because those are not going to make you comfortable. You're not supposed to be like that. When the relationship starts making you comfortable is where you stop fighting for your purpose, or you stop looking for a passion. It's very simple because you think, oh, you have achieved what you wanted to. I personally felt that way in my relationship, whatever it may be, friendships or whatever, right? Love life, family, anything like that. And this was before, not anymore, because I had to go into solitude to find my passion and my purpose. And I think that could be what's holding you back, like I said. You know, it's like, for me, I only was able to find myself after getting out of a toxic relationship with friends and with the person who I was with back then. Right? Once those things ended, this is what made me realize that I was very comfortable. And it became like a issue where I didn't know what to do after those things had ended in my life. Even though they were toxic, they didn't help me in any way. Right? It was like there was enough damage done at that point to me. And because I didn't have a purpose or a passion, it was just worse. If I had something back then, I think the progress would have been much quicker, but you know what, you learn from it. And I think it happened back then because it made me find my passion, my purpose. Before those two circumstances happened in my life, and bear in mind, like, these people I thought were like close or whatever, right, to me, and you would understand what I mean, is when a close friendship or relationship does end, it does affect you at some level, right? Especially for me, it did affect me on a larger scale because I knew those people for years, and it was shocking how things had turned out to be. And because I did not have, like I said, a passion, a purpose, it was just worse, right? I was only able to find my passion, my purpose after those things ended. And I'll tell you why. I did have a couple of other friends, close friends, which I'm still friends with. I'm very grateful for those people. I still have my family, still have them with me, supporting me. But I decided to go into solitude because I wanted to be able to find my passion, my purpose. That's when I started going to the gym. Because I was in touch, or I texted one of my old friends. I was like, bro, one of my old, like, he's still my friend now, of course. One of my male friends, I told him, like, bro, this is what is happening. I don't know what to do. And he was like, bro, you should join the gym. And I was like so confused. I'm like, why? Because the only thing I knew was like being comfortable, right, in those relationships. So I was like, what do you mean? Like, go to the gym for what? What am I going to get out of it? I never thought about it in a way that would benefit me. Never. My friend told me it's just a way to divert your mind. So I was like, okay, let me just distract myself a little bit you know, and see how things go. I started working out. Slowly, I started like falling in love with it because it has given me the starting point to a lot of things just by going to the gym. In a previous video, I'd mentioned as well, like I was visualizing about me going to the gym and what I'm going to lift and how it's going to be the environment. And then I started genuinely go to the gym. It became like a passion for me. Like, yeah, I go to the gym because I love to go to the gym. It's not like I'm forced. A man who goes to the gym, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the man who goes to the gym when he feels like. We all know who quoted that. It's enough said there. So yeah, that's where I found my passion when I was in Solitude. Before that, I did. Then slowly I discovered self-improvement. And I discovered about reading, I discovered about journaling, I discovered about self-love, I discovered about self-care, I discovered about how I should maintain my relationships. I discovered so many things after that. It was like an opening point. The only way you can fix this is when you actively have a passion or a purpose that you're into. Now that's just the passion part, all right? My purpose then became very simple for me. When I started reading these books, I realized, I need to do some kind of service. I need to have some kind of purpose. And the thing with purpose, it keeps on changing. Purpose can change once you have fulfilled it. That's what you need to realize. You can't have one purpose throughout your whole life. Of course, for me, the main purpose or the ultimate purpose is freedom, right? That's my purpose. But at that point, my purpose was, okay, I need to get at this stage of fitness, or my purpose would be, I need to be helping someone out with this or that, So I realized, okay, yeah, purpose keeps on changing once you've fulfilled it, right? So I found my passion, just working, and then I found my purpose, which was, I need to self-improve. It became like a thing where I want to become the best version of myself. That's what I want to do. And still that is there. That's like part of the purpose that I have. The way to achieve the freedom to become the best version of yourself. And the things that you have to do under it are that purpose. Right now, my purpose is to make YouTube videos. Is to help at least one person out of these videos. At least one person who's watching this. That's the goal, right? And for me, servicing, this is called giving service to people. That's why I think you need to be in solitude, and that's what might be holding you back. You don't have to go purposely in solitude, right? That's not exactly the point, in the sense that if everything is working out well for you, no. But if you know that you don't have a passion and a purpose, look at yourself in the mirror and think about this. Are you happy with what you're looking at? Start with that. Do you think, okay, I'm passionate about this thing in my life, or I have a very good purpose? If you don't, and you're in a relationship where you're comfortable, it's gonna be a journey. Like how I dealt with it, you'll probably have to deal with it as well. So solitude might be the answer. Being in that comfortable environment in the relationships is, I think, what is holding you back to finding your purpose and your passion. You should have a purpose. There should be something that you wake up to, you look forward to every day. There should be that drive in you. If it's not there, then you need to find it. If it has to be solitude, might as well be solitude. For some people, it could be, I want to get into this firm for investment banking. That's my purpose right now. That's your purpose. Cool. You have something aligned. Cool. Are you actively working towards it? Yes, I'm actively working towards it. That's what you need. To have that purpose and that passion. I know a lot of people who struggle with it, like in my day-to-day life as well, who don't know, and they're completely lost. The way to find yourself would be to have a passion and a purpose. Literally. If you're on a self-discovery journey, right, and you want to understand yourself, learn about yourself more, know yourself, then you need to have a passion and a purpose for it. You cannot just sit in one position and be like, yeah, this is how I'm going to feel. I'm going to understand myself. No, you got to do certain things. You got to put yourself out there in situations, and you will then understand yourself that, okay, I can deal with this, I cannot do this. There's so much to it. But you need to be in solitude for that. Unless you're not a person who gets comfortable in relationships, cool, then it's okay. Like, I wouldn't anymore. I'm not comfortable in my relationships. Like, I don't want it to be a point where I'm like, yeah, everything is going well. I can just chill out. And this self-improvement that I'm embarked on has to be a forever thing now. No matter which friend I'm with, which girl I'm with, or who in the family I'm with. Right? The relationships are there, but I shouldn't be comfortable because everything is going all right. Like, I can't think in my head, yeah, that I can have something to follow. That's where it's a problem. It's like you're just letting yourself kind of rely and then depend and become comfortable and not have something of your own. Especially being a man, like, you can't be moving like that. Yeah. And I understand that. Maybe you don't know what your passion, your purpose is. I was like that, like I said. That's why you need to be in solitude. That's literally your answer. Every good book talks about this. Not about being in solitude. To talk about purpose, finding your passion, finding your purpose. Whether it is how to think like a monk, whether it is the way of the superior man, whether it is atomic habits, any book, self-help book will talk about this, where they will tell you, yeah, you need to find a purpose and passion. You should have something that you're working towards. You can't be sitting around, lazing around on your phone, on the bed, just on the bed with your girlfriend and be like, yeah, life's good, watching Netflix with her, being that way. No, you can't. You need to have a passion and a purpose. You can't just be going for coffees with your friends and just chilling. You can't be just drinking every night and partying with them. You cannot be with your family, go to the cinema, watching movies every weekend and chilling and going for lunches or going for dinners. No, you spend quality time with them. That's what I mean. But if you don't have a purpose or a passion, if you're just like I said in a video before, if you're just a feather in the wind, you're screwed. Big time. Big time. Can't be caught lacking like that, bro. Not at all. You need to have something that you're working towards always. This is what is holding you back. I'm looking at you, I'm telling you eye to eye, this is what is holding you back. Not having a passion and a purpose, that's what's holding you back. It could be literally anything. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. It's fine. Doesn't need to be that. Passion could be anything. Is this something that you've been wanting to do for so long and you have been like just delaying it? Could be anything. For me, it was making YouTube videos. I was just like delaying the heck out of it completely. There is something I know that you've been wanting to do. Maybe you want to open up Instagram page, or you want to do something, you want to go out somewhere, you want to visit a place or something. Go and do it. Find your purpose and your passion. Just because you go to that one journey or you complete that one trip, you might be like, oh wait, I think my purpose is to vlog all my journeys. Or my purpose is to visit these places. I'm discovering about myself. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about different cultures. Maybe my purpose is my passion that I want to understand different cultures. My purpose is to visit these many countries. Maybe show everyone around the world what cultures are there, what things people do differently, anything. If it's not showcasing, fine, do it for yourself. But you should have a passion and a purpose. Don't be that person who just wakes up, goes to work, comes back, has dinner and goes to sleep. Don't be that person. Please don't do that to yourself. Because you are lacking of passion and purpose, and that's your biggest enemy. Trust me, because I dealt with it personally. I know the person watching this video, you might be dealing with it as well personally, because how I was, I literally know the situation like hand to hand. It's like so close I was to it. And then to completely break out of it and defeat that is what has got me to make videos about it. Can you believe it? Just stopping myself from being comfortable in a relationship and then being in solitude is what has helped me. So that's the reason you need to move, mate. You need to like not be that person who doesn't have a passion, a purpose. Don't do that. It could be anything, man. Your passion could be going playing cricket with your, like, with some coaching academy. Could be learning going and playing football. It could be going and learning how to do boxing or MMA, whatever, right? And then you could find your purpose as well. Your purpose will keep changing. It's like this aspect was covered as well in the way the Superior Man, where he said it sheds off. You know how a snake like sheds its skin? Simply, that's how your passions also are. And then you have to find a new purpose, a new passion all the time. It has to keep moving. Like if I just stuck to working out, for example, this is a very good example. If I was just stuck to go to the gym and not actually reading, journaling, or learning about spirituality, I wouldn't have, trust me, I wouldn't have improved or grown at all, or if I was still gone back to my old ways. Or maybe to the fact that I got closer to God as well through that. It doesn't matter what religion it is, or if you don't believe in God, that's not the point of this video. The point is that how it helped me and how it will help you. It literally has got me closer to God as well, these things. So stop being comfortable in your relationship. Go into solitude for a bit if you really have to, and find yourself, find your purpose, and find your passion. Literally do it, bro. This version you're seeing right now, this person who struggled with it, has come out of it, and you can do it too. It's just a matter of making that change, one step at a time. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you have learned something from this. I hope at least one person who has watched this video has taken something and will implement something in their life from this. I wish you the best of luck. I wish that you can find your purpose and your passion. Do it for yourself. And as always, do what the best version of yourself will be doing. Think what they will be doing, do what they will be doing in every circumstance and every situation that you're dealing with. If you know what the best version of yourself would be doing, you know what you're supposed to be doing, and go make that. Go make it happen. I'll see you all in the next video, and I love you all.